Okay, so hello and good day. So today we're going to be talking about yield link, and about yield link, we are a small group trying to address some of farmers' most pressing problems, issues. So as part of the group, this project is me, myself, Michael. We've got Florence, Matthew, and Samson. So our problem statement: we understand there's a certain decline in agricultural produce, and we've been able to link this decline to one, the our farmers using old technologies, old farming methods, and this can't be sustainable, especially if we're going to go into large scale commercial farming. And what we are trying to address this, we realize farmers usually complain that we're not making enough profits, we're not our yields are not good, there's always pest infestations, there's always diseases, there's always a lot of problems, right? And this is because they are still not using the up-to-date methods, up-to-date technologies. Now, as part of our research, we came across some information that made us aware that in Ghana we have a lot of viable land. There's 13 million hectares of viable agricultural land, but only 6.8 million is being cultivated. So the remaining 6.8, what is happening to it? It's just lying bare, not being utilized, right? And there's a lot more of so something like we also realized that most of agricultural produce, farmers are not adequately exposed to latest technology, so they're not able to scale to utilize more land, and that is a problem, right? And if we don't fix this, no one is going to save us. Essentially, we're going to starve to death, right? That's why we need to put our hands together and solve this problem. So we propose a solution, and it's a platform where farmers can come on board. They get information, the latest information about trends in technologies, farming methods, the latest information, and it's basically I'm going to call it a Facebook for farmers, or Facebook for anyone interested in agriculture, right? So our proposed solution is this: farmers come on board and they get information, and what we are proposing is that, currently on the internet, on the vast internet, there's a lot of information. If you're not skilled enough to be able to discern what is good information, what is bad information, you'll be led astray. You would fall victim to false information. So we are going to make sure that whatever information we put on our platform, it's being authenticated, it's from a trustworthy source, so that no one is being led astray. So basically, this is what our platform is going to look like. They will be able to sign in, and we are going to have tutorials to teach them about some basic farming methods. Also, we're going to have information about virtually all crops, and we're going to have an AI assistant to help farmers, especially those who are not able to read. So you'll be able to read or translate whatever text we have here into the local languages for farmers. And on here we have information. So this way we'll be sharing information about the latest technologies, latest tools, latest farming methods, advancements in farming industry. And then there's also going to be a platform for farmers to connect with each other and exchange ideas, so that they will be able to collaboratively resolve some issues. And this is where farmers would have information, so they can search for any crop at all, right? They want to find information about, say, rice, they can search for it, and going to find every single information about rice, and this information is going to be good information, basically. So some pain points: we understand that some of our local farmers probably would not be able to read and write, So this will be taken care of by an AI assistant, which will translate whatever text of whatever text that is on our platform into the local languages for farmers. Also, those who probably have problems reading, so they would be able to input a command via their speech to our platform. Then the AI assistant will translate that command, execute the command, and then replay the results back to the farmer in his local language. So essentially, the farmer wouldn't have to have any extensive interaction with our app. And from our feedback, we're going to be implementing. So we're going to, during the course of the development of our platform, we're going to be working hand in hand with our farmers so that whatever results or whatever platform we create, it's geared towards their needs. It's made for them, right? Made to suit their and address their the most pressing needs. So this is basically what we have for our farmers, and like I mentioned earlier, if we don't fix this problem, no one is coming to help us. So thank you very much for your time, and I'm glad, and thank you for your time.